Hi everyone, Sterling here from Stingbot Games, and I'm back to discuss where we're at with development in the Forbidden Arts. We just released a massive update on Steam in Early Access, and we're getting very close to finishing the game. I'll discuss a lot of the cool updates and features in the latest version of the game, as well as what to expect in the future. What you're seeing here is one of the overworld maps, the Swamp of Green Mist. We recently completed an overhaul to address the overall design, from environment effects and particles. It's a big improvement over the previous version, not to mention we gave the scene a huge performance boost. Graphics and design is something we will continue to work on until the game is complete. For instance, let's take a step back a year ago and look at how the abandoned mines looked in December of 2017. Now let's take a look in December of 2018. There's quite a difference, isn't there? The shadows, the mood lighting, the amount of environmental props and features is staggering over what the scene was earlier in development. Even compared to just a month or two ago, we've made some huge improvements. We're working on other scenes as well, such as the mountains of Urin. You can see some of how the game is shaping up. We are also improving the character texture quality and details. We're beginning to add specular, normal, and some emission and detail maps to every character in the game. For instance, let's take a look at the Geomancer scene. Here's how the scene used to look. Now, here's how the scene looks in its current state. Excluding how much cooler the environment is, take a look specifically at the characters. They are more detailed and emit some very nice shine and reflections from the lighting and fire. We've improved a handful of characters so far, but we will continue to improve the entire lineup before the release of the full game. Enemy AI is another important aspect of the game that has been given a huge boost. Besides improving various enemy attack patterns, a lot of enemies now have what we like to call a rage mode, where if they take too much damage, they have a chance to go into this mode and perform a rage attack. This attack varies from enemy to enemy, and a few can be seen here. Everything I've discussed highlights some of the major improvements that we've made, but there's been a lot of progress in other areas, including music, particle effects, sound effects, and squashing tons of bugs. So you might be wondering what's left. Well, the core game is complete, but we're simply polishing. We've also localized the game into several languages at this point. Currently, the game is available to play in English, French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, Hungarian, Chinese, and Korean. We are planning to also include Italian and Japanese by the time the game is complete. And we are nearly ready to begin porting the game to other platforms. We can't confirm which platforms the game will be initially released on just yet, but we will begin to port the game as soon as we finish rewriting the game's save system, likely within the next week or two. We are also looking into adding a secondary difficulty level for the full release of the game, dubbed Hard Mode, for those seeking a greater challenge. We are aiming for a full release of the Forbidden Arts in Q2 of 2019. As always, thank you for watching, and check back in for future updates and announcements as we continue development of the Forbidden Arts.